Hello everybody, welcome to another video. Today we're going to be doing quite a simple job, one where there's probably dozens of videos of it being done on YouTube, but I've always vowed to show you every stage of everything I do with my car. So yeah, sorry not sorry for this. Today we're going to be changing the PCV valve on the FN2, which from the half an hour of research I've done before this video, it's basically a valve that controls the amount of vacuum pressure in the engine. With this one it comes out of the intake manifold and then goes through this valve that we're going to be replacing. It can help your engine run more efficiently, and it can also help your oil last a bit longer as well. Something saying about it being slightly power related, but I'm not going to say it's going to give you more power changing this. That's exaggerating. But yeah, something that needs doing, that's something that's worth doing. That's the little guy there. I got mine from Tegua, so I'll try and remember to put a link in the description if you wanted to buy the exact one that I've got. I appreciate it's quite a simple job if you know about this before, so we're going to do a little bit of engine tidying up as well whilst we're in the bay, whilst we're out here. Why not? So first let me explain to you how you can tell whether this actually needs changing or not. This state of them, dirty go. So anyway, if we come to the bay, hopefully you can hear me, this is the hose that we're talking about that comes across, and then if you look down there, that's the valve there that we're going to be changing, that old rusty one. I don't know if you'll hear it, but there is a slight hitting. See if you can tell the difference when I squeeze this. That's the difference. Nothing? No. Yeah, so hopefully if you did hear it, there's a hissing sound when you don't squeeze that hose. When you do squeeze it, it stops the hissing. So it's the valve that's faulty. So the plan is to disconnect this hose down here at this valve, and then we're going to take that out, have a look at the difference, pop the other one in, job's a good one. Right then, so if you can see there is like a rusty Jubilee clip there, which I've had to use quite a small old pair of pliers. The smaller the better, as long as they're long nose, because, let's see if I can zoom it in, the two bits that you need to pinch were actually underneath, so I had to pull them around. I've twisted the hose a little bit, being careful not to rip anything, so that I can actually get in there and pinch those pieces. Oops, sorry, I'm not even recording. Can be actually showing you what I'm doing for a change, not just my back. There we go. Make sure that that's off, and then that hose should now, fingers crossed, pull away. See a little bit of wiggling. Oh. Show me. There we go. Hey! And nothing's flying out of it, which is cool. Nice for it not just to be a massive hose of coolant like we've had before. I know it's not coolant, don't worry. Right, so that's what we're going to be removing. I think it's a 17mm socket that you're going to need. It looks like it's going to have to be quite a deep one as well. So let's see what we can do. Okay, so luckily these sockets were just deep enough for it to be right, but I couldn't use the ratchet that came with it because it was too long. So I've had to use like a very small basic ratchet I had spare, one of these ones, with an adapter on there that goes from a smaller size to a bigger size, from a certain inch to another inch. I can't remember which one's which, so don't come at me. To fit the 17 onto there, which I've just managed to break that free. So that should, from feeling it, might even be finger loose now. Let's have a feel. Yes. Look at that little swivel. Oh, it's got tight again. God's sake. Oh, and there we go. I need to be careful because there is a washer on there, and that's what we need to use to put onto the other one. So I'm just going to put the camera down so I can pull this out safely, and then we'll sort the new one out. Right then, so let's do ye old comparison as you do. So that's the old one that we've just taken off, all oily inside, slightly corroded, dark yellowy in colour, and then that's the fresh new one that's going to be going on. Like I said, I'm just going to swap that washer over to the other one, so it's got one, pop it all back on in reverse, and that should be that, mate. Right then, let's start her up. Wrong keys, my other car keys. Where's the other keys? There's the other keys. Bearing that, bearing. And then now, all nice and clean, no hissy. Now it's actually a couple of weeks later, and I've fit the coilovers on this car, but I'm not going to show you that yet because that's going to be the next video, so please hold tight for that. That's the main reason why this video took so long to come out as well. Obviously because it's been so short and we've only fitted the one part, I'm just going to be changing this ugly white electrical tape because I've got some black fabric tape to go over this as well, just to make it look a little bit nicer, because this is when we had to reroute the earth that comes off the fuel rail from the manifold down here into one of the bolts for the rocker, or next to the rocker. So yeah, I was going to try and dress this up a little bit nicer so it doesn't look as dirty and ugly. Do you know what, what's the point in taking it all off? I can literally just cover it up and it's got extra insulation then, extra waterproofing. So this is just some basic fabric tape that I got off eBay. It's really sticky stuff, so it just grips to itself like nothing. I'm just gonna have to cut some. There we go. How much nice is that? I can't even see it. Lovely. I'm also just gonna quickly clean and wipe down this white section of the rocker, because I've got a sticker that I've had for probably start of this year, if not last year. I've just never had a chance to put it on, or I never thought about putting it on. Obviously I've had the chance, I've had about 4 months of being stuck in the house chance, but I just never did it. That mate it did for me, and it's a little bit special, so let's get it on, shall we? It's a red FN2 long way sticker, but it's not just red, it's like a glitter flake as well, which you can't see now because it's got the wrapping still on it, but we'll pop that on. I'm not going to use this red box as well because that's just helped me line it up, and peel it off and see how that looks. Nice little finishing touch to the rocker cover. Well then, so that's that for another video. We installed the new PCV valve, so that's another thing crossed off the list, things that needed sorting on the car. We've sorted that ugly white electrical tape with some nice fabric tape on that loom, and we've got a fancy new little channel sticker on the rocker. So that's a productive 3 weeks. But yeah, the coilovers are on. It will be next video. For me, never goes straightforward, and you know that already. A lot of learning, a lot of mistakes, but we've got there in the end. Either way, if you enjoyed this video, if you enjoyed any of my other videos, please leave a like so it lets other like-minded people like yourself find these videos, and click the little bell button and subscribe so it reminds you when a fresh video does come on. So until next time guys, like I always say, enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.